Hi everybody, Ian Bremmer here from Tokyo, Japan. And a pretty historic day. Takaichi Sanae has become the first female prime minister in Japan's history. And the community is pretty excited about it. I remember when I first used to come to Japan regularly about 20 years ago, I had a week of meetings. There's probably 50 meetings all week long, government types and policy, corporate types, and literally the only woman that I saw in those meetings was serving tea. And it felt like Japan was like the Saudi Arabia of the advanced industrial economies in terms of gender relations. Saudi Arabia, of course, has come a long way since then. And frankly, so has Japan. And not only is the fact that a woman's place is running the country, but also the fact that she is prioritizing that for government leaders and is going to inspire a lot of women. Look, in a country like Japan, where they're not that interested in immigration and they're not having kids, if you're not going to take advantage of 50% of the talent in your country, the knowledge base, you're basically cutting off half of your limbs. You're not in fighting shape. And so that would be a really significant turnaround for the country, and it's something that I hope that we're going to see some success with. Another big thing about Takaichi is that she is kind of the natural lineage politically of Prime Minister Abe, the most charismatic prime minister Japan has had post Koizumi, and of course tragically assassinated. She is now her first big meeting coming next Monday. President Trump is coming to Tokyo, and she is going to show Trump that she's a big fan and friend on the global stage, on immigration, on identity and culture, on fiscal policy, hawkishness, increased security spend, similar China orientation, even on Israel, Palestine, very, very aligned. And so many of Trump's friends on the global stage are countries relatively small, not very influential. Milei from Argentina, Orban from Hungary, Bukele from El Salvador. Here you have America's top ally in Asia that is now being run by someone who really wants a much, much stronger relationship with Trump, and not just because she doesn't want to fight, but because they're really aligned. And I suspect that that's going to play very well for her, especially because she's in a honeymoon phase and people on the global stage don't know anything about her. And the first thing they're going to see is that Trump actually has a good relationship with her and wants to be close, and not just there, but also in the APEC summit and beyond across Asia. So a lot to watch from Japan, a lot to watch from Prime Minister Takaichi, and delighted to be here in Tokyo as part of the process. See you all soon.